Chris, disappointing because the lads have given you absolutely everything yet again.
Well, they've given it themselves and give it the supporters. They haven't just give it me. So, well done to them for that. But yeah, of course, we're out the FA Cup, so it's a hard one to take, especially when we've done so well. But you've got to give great credit to Doncaster and Darren and his team because they play some lovely football. They're very strong in League One. They dominate games in League One and win them. So for us to really put them on the back foot is great credit to our efforts.
And it was, you talk about the word domination, it was us who's dominated a lot of that game, and that makes it a little bit harder to take when you've got nothing to show at the end of it.
Well, it does, but in terms of this season, even the games we've not quite got what we want, whether we've drawn or been beaten, we're competing. So it's important that we compete. Yes, it makes it harder because you can't sit down with 15 minutes left because you're out of the game. But I don't want to be in that position, and the lads and the squad haven't put us in that position. So we're competing in every game, and that's great to see and represent, really.
Has it come down to a couple of moments of quality that's made the difference in the end?
Yeah, it's superb finishing, wasn't it? Really good. But that's what he does, and he's been doing it a long time now. But we kept him. It's amazing. We kept him quiet. Real quiet. That would be the least amount of touches he's probably had in a football match for a long time. But that's what good players do. They find a way, or they make more out of less, and that's what he did.
We had our chances, didn't we?
Yeah, we should have been 1-0 up before he gets his goal, but it didn't happen. But really pleased with the attacking players. Really pleased with how we competed in midfield and made it difficult for a very well coached team. And we kept a number 9 very quiet, who's got great League One credit. So other than an outstanding performance from the midfield player and the right winger, I think Doncaster were pretty. They will have felt that they're in a very harsh and hard fight, and that's a great place to put an opposition. But of course you do it to try and win a game, and we didn't.
You showed your intent from the minute the team sheet came out, because Louis Alessandro, that must have been a tough decision. Different kind of player. You went for a bit more power up there.
Well, yeah, and our pitch and space and turnover, but in theory, we've got 4, 5. When Brennan's fit, 6. Ethan Walker, if he comes back in terms of his shoulder. Attacking players, Mike is on loan but he didn't make the squad, so that's what you want. You want them decisions because it makes it competitive, and Louis came on and took us up a level when the game's coming down a little bit, so that's what you need to try and do anything over a long period, and that's what our squad has now, them capabilities.
You can almost feel your disappointment, Chris, and that's because you know that these players are working so hard for you, and that has to be a positive you can take away.
It's not for me, it's for the supporters.
For us, yes.
It's for them, and it's for me. It's for all of us. It's we, it's not me, it's not mine, it's ours. We share everything, and I want to share everything with everybody else, because as a group we are strong, we compete. And like I said, we put a very good team on the back foot, but we didn't quite get what we wanted.
We thought we had a penalty. We screamed for it up in the press box there. What did you see of that?
Well, you must have had a great angle, but for not to be given and then be punished with a booking, especially when we've had big decisions against us here, when we've not screamed, fallen over and rolled round, I find it hard to take. But the ref's made his call. All they keep saying is look back at it. They've not seen it, but I've not looked at it yet. I had definitely heard contact. We had a clash of legs because you could hear it from the dugout. But yeah, very harsh, and I was disappointed as well when we were attacking with great ball in, and their defender did excellent near post header defending, and then they got a goal kick out of it, and you're like, oh, come on. But what can I do? I don't ref the game as well as manage our team.
Talk about traits. These boys just don't give in, do they? They keep going.
They do, and it's good that. It's very good. It should make everybody proud who's associated with the club, and it should be a great marker for the younger players that are in the team to say this is what we now have to be, and have an understanding of a standard to try and be a professional football player and get in our team. And it'll be also a marker for us to keep progressing it from this point onwards, and we've got a good league programme to look forward to now.
Josh Dixon on, then off again, Chris. I mean, great moment for him, and then what was the thinking behind that substitution of the substitute?
Well, he's gone on to try and make a telling pass like he can, or maybe from the edge of the box, because he's got a real good eye for goal. But at the point when your clock's ticking down, you look at it and looking at the big scoreboard, we're out the cup. If we don't score, we're out. So you can bring off John, bring off Callum, bring off the attacking players. It's just one of them things where it happens to be, well, it's the right call to bring Josh off, get Gav on, Louis on, JJ's on, Amari's on, John's still on, who's capable of scoring, and Callum then has to hold down the midfield on his own, really, but only for 3 or 4 minutes, because we needed that chance. And Gav got half of a chance. No discredit to him, it wasn't quite right for him to score at the back post, but we did get it, so it worked. What didn't happen is the equaliser.
Socially distanced or not, if they'd been here today, they'd have helped us through that last 10 minutes or so. It'd be good to see them back on Wednesday.
Yeah, and it would have put that referee under a bit of pressure as well, wouldn't it? Hey, I need some support on that, because I've got a sore throat morning that 4th official. I'm going to get a bad reputation, me. I am, but I'm just after a little bit of fairness. I know they're not doing it on purpose, but yeah, and they can do that for me. So the paddock can help me ref the game. So that'd be great.
Sharing these moments, we're looking forward to seeing them on Wednesday.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for your time.